What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news from yesterday. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. So the highlights from this video is new collaboration with Vans, some stuff from Adidas, some stuff from Nike, and some stuff from Jordan brand. But being a bit more specific, we have new images of the Air Jordan 5, known as FAB 5, as well as a closer look at the Air Jordan Low Heiress, and images of the Nike Kyrie 3 inspired by the movie Grease, and a little bit more details on that. But without wasting too much of your time, let's jump into the news. Neighborhood and Vans are collaborating for a new pack which will feature 2 pairs of the Vans Skate High and 2 pairs of the Vans Authentic. The 2 are inspired by BMX while paying tribute to the 1980s. First up is the Skate High, and we have thumbs up graphics that pretty much are all over the panels as well as the heel. And speaking of the heel, they feature a long hair suede. The Authentic features checkered patterns on the toe as well as the midsole, well constructed with a canvas base. The collection will debut at select Vans retailers this Saturday, May 6th. Although we have a while to wait until fall 2017, we have a look at an upcoming Adidas EQT Support 9317, featuring predominant white, which covers the base, the cage, 3 stripes branding, and the boost midsole. We have royal blue that lands on the medial side as well as the heel, and that's done in suede. We also have black on the medial side cage, and we have a little bit of black on the heel and outsole. We don't have a set release date, but they're going to drop sometime this fall. Kith is kind of collaborating with Adidas Originals. This isn't something that will feature their branding, but it's an exclusive to them. Now this is the Adidas adiZero Prime Boost LTD Pack, dropping in 3 colorways which consist of mystery blue, energy red, and olive green. The 3 will have white on the 3 stripes branding, boost midsole, while black covers the outsole. The 3 drop on May 6th, which is this Saturday. Retail is $200, and you can only get them at Kith locations as well as their online store. Now, to be honest, I believe these will sell out fast because it's an exclusive to them. Yesterday, Adidas Originals officially unveiled Pharrell's Adidas Tennis HU. Now with this brings more information and a little bit more details that goes in depth on the 2 models. So the green and white pair is obviously inspired by the original Stan Smith release, but the yellow and white pair, that takes inspiration from the original Forest Hill that debuted back during the 1970s. Both the Forest Hill and Stan Smith models were intended to play tennis in, but through the years the 2 have become a lifestyle shoe. In the previous video, they were set to drop on May 6th, which is still the date, but at that time it was only confirmed in Europe, but it's going to be worldwide. So May 6th is the date. Retail is $130 each, and the 2 are on the Adidas confirmed app. However, signups close on May 4th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so by the time this video goes live, that will be closed. So hopefully you guys have the app and it alerted you. And I'm not sure about the availability, however I'm quite positive that they'll be along the limited lines and without a doubt will sell out. To me, I definitely want the green pair, which resembles the OG Stan Smith. Nike Lab continues their Pinnacle releases with 2 pairs of the Nike Air Max 1. The Pinnacle line means that Nike put a little bit more effort into the releases, having a premium build and materials. 1 pair is done in beige, the other in pastel pink. Both feature suede across the uppers, perforations on the toe, panels, and around the heel, and completing the look is off-white on the midsole and outsole. So these drop today, May 4th, and they are available at select Nike Lab retailers, one of them being Feature. If you're interested in grabbing them, I'm not sure if they'll still be available. More than likely they will, but there will be a link in the description below so you can check that out. Official images leaked to the Nike Zoom Flight Bonafide, being called OG, and comes in the black and white colorway. So for those that are fans of the Nike basketball line from the 90s will know right off the bat that this pair is inspired by the OG Nike Zoom Flight 95 release. All of them are inspired by the Zoom Flight 95, but this pair takes the OG colorway. Dropping May 11th, retail price is $150. Now being 100% honest, I thought retail price would be a lot higher than that knowing Nike, but the $150 price tag is a lot better. However, this is a definite pass for me, and I do believe with time these will be at outlets near you. If you're a fan of the Nike Kobe AD, there's another pair dropping this month, and this pair is being called Triple Black. What's really interesting on the color description though, it features black, black, gum light brown. So usually what that would mean is that they feature a gum outsole, but from these images I don't see it at all. It's more of a dark blue tint to it, which is translucent. But for the shoes, they feature an all black upper, and then we have red accents on the insole as well as the heel, and it almost looks like there's some sort of marbled or special unique graphic that is on the tongue, but I can't really make out what it is. I'm sure with additional images we'll see soon. But if you want to pick these up, they're dropping May 12th. That's the date for now. Retail is $160. A couple new images have leaked of the Nike KD10, and to be honest, there's nothing much new to report on, but just to really show you. But if you missed yesterday's video, they feature a white base upper done in Flyknit, and then the cage across the side has a suede overlay, and metallic silver lands on the Nike swoosh. So this colorway, which features white, metallic silver, and pure platinum, drops June 5th, and we don't have a retail price as of yet. Still, I'm not going to get into the rant once again. If you'd like to hear it, you can see the previous video. It's not that great. It's just me saying that this looks like a Nike KD9 Elite Low, and really nothing has changed. So that's just a rundown on the rant. But make sure to check back for additional details. We got our first look at the Nike Kyrie 3, known as Black Gum, last night. The nickname of the shoe is pretty much self-explanatory what the description is. So black across the uppers, and then gum on the outsole, white on the midsole. And some people are describing the swoosh and the flywire cables as off-white. To me, it looks like a faded gold of some sort, but I'm not really sure what's going on with that. And we only have this one image, so there's not really much to tell any other details. Now, they are expected to release, there's no date, and the image shown is a GS. It isn't known if they're going to release for adults, but more details on the way like always. And if they do drop for adults, retail price will be $120. If you caught game 2 of the Cavs versus Raptors, you may have seen Kyrie Irving wearing a new Nike Kyrie 3 PE. Now they're being called Grease Lightning, and inspiration comes from Kyrie Irving's favorite musical, also a film, and its lead character, Danny Zuko's car. According to Nike, Irving's interest in theater began as a kid while performing in school productions and continues today. I didn't know that about him. But for the shoes that are shown, man, these are dope. So we have that lightning bolt that's across the side, and it's outlined in orange, which is seen on the car in the film. We got a white base, and it looks like it's a translucent outsole. And then we have HH and JBY stitched on the tongue, and it looks like reflective 3M speckled detailing on the laces. Nike hasn't said if these are going to release or not, but if they do, these are 100% pickup for me. I think it's one of the best Kyrie 3s I've seen in a long time. I like the flash, but if they do drop, I'll make sure to let you know. Starting things off for Jordan Brand, we have something that probably has no hype whatsoever. But if this color theme landed on an Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, it'd be a whole different story. Here's the Air Jordan 1 Mid, known as metallic silver. So they feature a clean white build, leather across the uppers, midsole and outsole. I could do with a colored outsole, but it is what it is. Metallic silver lands on the swoosh, as well as around the collar and the wings branding, and the Jumpman on the heel. So these are available now. They just dropped at finishline.com. Retail is $110. To be honest, I do like them, and to be fair, I probably would like them a little bit more if they're an OG high. Mids aren't bad. I'm just more of a fan of a high. It doesn't even have to be an OG high. It could just be a high, and I would be fully about these. You can also expect more retailers to have them soon, but if you're patient enough, this is another pair that will go on sale in due time. We have new images of the Air Jordan 11 Low Heiress, known as Frost White. Now, this gives us a closer look. Now, just to recap really quick, it features a textured leather across where the patent leather would be, and I don't believe it's patent leather, although it does shine. It's probably some different type of material, but I can't really tell from images. But if you know, and you have your hands on these, like Fine Line 1721, let me know. But an all-white build, white across the uppers, which is done in leather, and we have a milky translucent outsole. Now, the number one thing that's different is across the tongue. There is no purple or that pink shade, which we saw in the previous image. So I'm not really sure, because that image came from Miami Nights, and I believe that's his tag, or I'm saying it correct. But he has legit shoes, and he gets stuff early, so I'm not really sure what's going on. And I know Fine Line does. Maybe Miami Nights, his picture was an early sample of some sort, but this is what's going to be available at retailers. So dropping May 20th for now, could be pushed. Retail will be $175 and available in extended grade school sizes up to 9.5Y. So I had a few comments, people asking, why are these $175 compared to the Blue Moon, which is a GS exclusive as well, and those are $130. So the difference here is the material used. The Heiress collection usually they put in a bit more effort into the quality and the craftsmanship. Is it that much of a jump better? I can't speak for the Air Jordan 11 Low pictured, but from previous shoes, I don't think this Heiress markup is really worth it, to be 100% honest. But that's just from a money standpoint. If you like them, and they are clean, I will admit that, and I do like the look, then you're good. Yesterday, Nike unveiled images for the Jordan 5 known as FAB 5. Now, to give you a little bit of a rundown of the history, I'm going to read an excerpt from Tinker Hatfield. If you were watching college basketball in the early 90s, the FAB 5 stuck with you. They brought a new style of play. They had a swagger to the game that I hadn't seen at the college level before. They became one of the most iconic teams in college sports. I wanted to create a special shoe that celebrated the team and marks the start of a new era for the teams at the Jordan brand and University of Michigan. In a quick rundown on the shoes, they feature varsity maze across the upper, and that's constructed with suede. We have black and anthracite accents, a little bit of speckled detailing on the midsole. Following the Michigan in-block logo lands on the tongue, and on the inside of the tongue, embroidered is Hell 2, and on the other tongue is the Victors. On the heel is the 5x sign that the team occasionally used during their time at the school. So right off the bat, I mean, these are dope, and they would be awesome if they release, but the rumors have been shut down, or the hope of it, because Jordan brand has said that this is just a gift to friends and family of Jordan brand, and they're not going to drop at retailers. I think it would be great if Jordan brand launched a limited run of these, but not going to happen. However, there is a slight, and I mean slight, chance you will see these on eBay by somebody, obviously friends and family of Jordan brand, who are trying to resell, but man, expect a really high price tag. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. So what I like from the video, which I won't be able to purchase, is the Nike Kyrie 3 inspired by Greece. I think Nike should drop them, but who knows? It's a possibility. The Air Jordan 5 FAB 5 will not release, and that is confirmed. But man, I do wish they would drop. I think those are dope, and it does remind me of the Air Jordan 5 Tokyo. Maybe that's why I like them a lot. The Air Jordan 11 Low Heiress, although it's dope, I'm not going to pick it up. $175, and I'm just not going to wear them. That's the thing, so I'm not going to pick them up. I'll let them sit on shelves. Well, they probably won't sit on shelves, but I'll let somebody else grab them that will wear them and will appreciate them. And the Pharrell Adidas Tennis HU. So I want the white and green pair. I don't know if it'll turn out that way just because of all the hype with Adidas. Pharrell's name's attached to it, but they're dope. But leave a comment below. Let me know from this video what you liked, disliked. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.